Hey there, lazy readers. Today, we're diving into a book that speaks to the core of modern struggles, Beyond Anxiety by Martha Beck. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, stuck, or endlessly worried, this book is here to guide you out of that mental fog. Martha combines science, personal anecdotes, and actionable strategies to help you break free from anxiety and rediscover peace. I'll break it all down chapter by chapter, blending her lessons with an engaging narrative. Let's get started. Chapter 1. The Biology of Fear. Imagine this: you're hiking in the woods, and a twig snaps behind you. Your heart races, your breath quickens, and your body tenses up. That's your brain's ancient fight or flight response in action. In this chapter, Martha Beck explains how anxiety stems from this very mechanism, a system designed to protect us from danger but often hijacked by modern stressors. She uses relatable examples to illustrate how our brains can mistake a looming work deadline for a life-threatening predator. Martha introduces the concept of the anxiety loop, where fear leads to avoidance, which reinforces the fear. This chapter sets the stage for understanding anxiety as both a biological and psychological experience. Chapter 2. Breaking the cycle. This chapter is all about interrupting the anxiety loop. Martha introduces her simple yet powerful stop technique. 1. Stop what you're doing. 2. Take a breath. 3. Observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. 4. Proceed with intention. She shares a personal story about a panic attack she experienced during a keynote speech. By using the stop technique, she managed to regain control and deliver her talk. This chapter is packed with practical advice and real-world applications, making it a standout for anyone looking to take immediate action against anxiety. Chapter 3. The Inner Critic. Meet the villain of this story, your inner critic. Martha describes this voice as a relentless narrator that amplifies your fears and doubts. She calls it the monkey mind, a term rooted in Buddhist philosophy, and explains how it keeps us trapped in cycles of self-criticism. In this chapter, Martha teaches us how to identify the inner critic and separate its voice from our true selves. She offers exercises like journaling and mindfulness to quiet the monkey mind. Her humorous tone makes the heavy topic of self-criticism feel approachable and even empowering. Chapter 4. Finding your inner calm. Imagine a serene lake, untouched by ripples. Martha uses this metaphor to describe the calm that exists within all of us, even amidst chaos. She introduces techniques like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and visualization to help readers access this inner peace. She shares a touching story about a client who overcame debilitating anxiety by visualizing herself as a mountain, strong, grounded, and unshaken by passing storms. This chapter emphasizes that while anxiety may come and go, our inner calm is always there, waiting to be rediscovered. Chapter 5. Reframing your thoughts. Have you ever heard the phrase, change your thoughts, change your life? Martha dedicates this chapter to cognitive reframing, a powerful tool for transforming anxious thoughts into constructive ones. She explains how our interpretations of events often fuel anxiety more than the events themselves. Using examples from her own life, Martha demonstrates how to challenge negative thoughts and replace them with empowering narratives. She also introduces the concept of radical acceptance, encouraging readers to embrace their imperfections and see challenges as opportunities for growth. Chapter 6. Anxiety in relationships. Anxiety doesn't just affect us, it impacts our relationships, too. Martha explores how fear and insecurity can create barriers to intimacy and trust. She shares stories of clients who struggled with anxious attachment and how they learned to build healthier connections. One memorable story involves a couple on the brink of divorce. Through guided exercises, they learned to communicate openly about their fears and needs, transforming their relationship. This chapter is a masterclass in using vulnerability and empathy to strengthen bonds. Chapter 7. The Role of the Body. Anxiety isn't just in your head, it's in your body, too. Martha explains the mind-body connection, highlighting how physical health impacts mental well-being. She introduces practices like yoga, tai chi, and mindful movement as tools for releasing tension and calming the nervous system. She also discusses the importance of nutrition, hydration, and sleep in managing anxiety. This chapter is a holistic guide to treating anxiety as a whole-body experience, emphasizing balance and self-care. Chapter 8. The Power of Community. In this chapter, Martha emphasizes the importance of connection in overcoming anxiety. She argues that isolation fuels fear, while community fosters resilience. Sharing stories of support groups and friendships, she illustrates how being vulnerable with others can dissolve feelings of shame and loneliness. Martha shares a powerful anecdote about a friend who supported her through a particularly anxious time. This chapter is a heartfelt reminder that we're not meant to face life's challenges alone. Chapter 9. Embracing Uncertainty. Life is unpredictable, and anxiety often stems from our desire for control. In this chapter, Martha teaches us how to embrace uncertainty with curiosity rather than fear. She uses the metaphor of a river, constantly flowing and changing, to encourage readers to go with the flow of life. She shares a personal story about a cross-country road trip she took without a set plan, learning to trust the journey instead of fixating on the destination. This chapter is an inspiring call to release control and find joy in the unknown. Chapter 10. Living Beyond Anxiety. The final chapter is a culmination of all the lessons Martha has shared. She encourages readers to see anxiety not as an enemy but as a messenger, signaling areas of growth and change. By addressing the root causes of their fears, readers can transform anxiety into a catalyst for personal transformation. Martha ends with a hopeful message: beyond anxiety lies a life of freedom, authenticity, and peace. She reminds us that while anxiety may never disappear entirely, it doesn't have to define us. And that Lazy Readers is Beyond Anxiety by Martha Beck. This book is a compassionate guide to understanding and overcoming anxiety, filled with tools you can start using today. Which chapter resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more bookish adventures. Until next time, keep being curious and lazy. I've got your back. Bye.